Hello, everybody. We're over in Discord as well. Don't know where Lee is. Hope Lee is doing well. And looks like we just got a little bit of chat going over here in the YouTube world. We're also over on Twitch. Hey, Shay. Hello, Sarah. And hello, Denise. And hello, Shell. I don't know where Lee is. Lee is, I know this was a late announcement about an hour ago, quite frankly. So Lee is not here yet. He is probably sleeping. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there, male or female. Will you be my Valentine? That's what I want. Bring love all around. I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, let me go over to the other camera here. Let's see. Let's go to the cam here on the lathe. Let's see. And we got Cindy in the house in the Discord. Hello, Cindy. So we got still lots to do. I went to have my knives sharpened today, and the guy that sharpens the knives, and by the way, the knives are these gouges here that make the square things round. So I left them there with my phone number, and I said, let me know they'll be done tomorrow because today's his day off. And I just bought another one. I just bought another one. Hello, Catherine. I see you in the Discord there.
Hello, Tim.
Hello, hello. Let me make sure. I heard an echo from me. I'm not sure if that was me, but want to make sure I'm not throwing the echo out there. Yeah, and as long as I don't use my headset. Hey, Joe, good to see you. I think you were late. Hello, Emma. You might be a little bit late here. I just might have missed you. I want you guys to be my Valentine today. We're going to have a little fun turning some goodies and having some fun. Let me make sure. I'm just trying to do a little maintenance. Came on a little bit early because I was watching a couple other makers on Twitch, and I was getting the itchy finger to, go make something. So that's what we're doing. Let's see. Let me see here. All right, let me go there. I just monitor these, make sure everything is going well. Let me mute that. Yes, ma'am. You're a little broken up, Catherine. I missed most of that question.
I said, I hope you don't get angry because you think I destroyed your craftsmanship with my pen.
My dear Valentine in Colombia, once I deliver that pen to you and you have paid for it, it is your pen. You may do anything that you want to it. And thank you for doing that for research purposes. And I can't wait to find out how it holds up and how we modify it to make it better, right? That's the whole goal, is to use what you did, make it better. And then I would imagine as the craft moves forward over the next couple of years, that these screw-in tips will probably become a little bit more common than not. So I am never angry at anything, quite frankly. It is very hard to make me angry.
It's easier to make me angry. Like strong, a little bit different than you are.
Oh, you're funny, Catherine. Hello, Jackie. Welcome in. Hello, Sheila. Good to see you again. And Carol, good to see you again. And you ladies, like I told everyone else, I want you to be my Valentine today as we turn some pens and have a little fun. So just in case you don't have a Valentine, you can be mine. Carrie will share me for a few hours to bring some fun into the world here. That's what we're all about. And if you were talking to Catherine, Catherine's over in Discord, and she was talking about modifying her pen. She actually took the pen. Hey, I would imagine because you thought I might be angry, it was probably the one I made for you, and that's okay. But she has put a screw thread tap into the end of her pen because she uses the screw-in diamond painting pen tips. I've not seen those very often yet, and Catherine's only the second time that I heard about that. So we're going to watch what she has done to see how maybe in the future we can incorporate that, because a screw-in diamond painting tip would be much more effective than anything else. Yes, ma'am.
I don't remember who the maker is.
Or
I
to
don't
phone.
remember what shop this is. But again, it's just
A blank one?
like
No,
this
for you.
It's right over here
Oh.
in the bag.
Very good.
And just like have it as like a display.
Ah, very good.
Because it's not just a display thing. And it's not that functional. It does have
Okay, sorry about that. I had to walk into the living room, take care of the princess. Hello, Tribe of Travis. That's Michelle. Michelle, B note pens have screw-in tips. What's a B note? Ah, cool. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I've not heard the term B note, so I have to go look them up when I get a moment. Let's see. Blue, purple, pink, orange, swirly, no mustache, no Mentos, and no. Can't figure out what that says. That's probably the one I'll make. Tie dye, Rand. Oh, she wants skew. Okay, we'll start off with this one. I'm going to make a pen for my true Valentine here inside the house. Hang on one second, Catherine. I'm just over at the drill press drilling right now, and I can't hear. All right, that should be Devo. Go ahead, Catherine. Sorry.
That's the best Valentine's present you can do for her thing.
Yeah, she's in there trying to do all of her part of our business, sitting on the couch with her leg elevated. So I have to run things in and out of her and keep her fed. And then she gets exhausted, and then she like takes a nap. Then she gets back up and does it some more.
That's the right way to do it, Tim.
Got to take care of, because one day she'll be changing my diaper. So, I'm saving up now.
Yesterday, because I was out, I was going to the hairdresser and I was paying my internet and go to Home Center here in Colombia. It's like Home Depot in the US.
Yes, ma'am.
Home Center. So Home Center, I went to for in my tires. And then I went home again.
Okay, excellent. I visited a couple of home stores like Home Depot and Lowe's here in the US, over in Germany and Poland. And other than the language, they're literally identical on the inside.
Yes.
Like no difference. Okay, so B note pens have screw-in tips. I'm going to go look them up. They are a ballpoint pen barrel. Oh, I got you. I'll have to go look that up because I do make pens as well. We're going to be working on Marion's pens here and Lee's pen. It's a brand name, not custom, just a reference. The screw-in tips. Cool. I'm going to check that out. And ours are nicer. Well, I appreciate that. Maybe we can incorporate a ballpoint pen on one end of a diamond painting pen and the tip on the other. Wouldn't that be wild?
Yes.
Then you could take notes and diamond paint all at the same time.
Yes. Maybe you
Uh,
do what you have the one for but maybe you would need mine.
yeah, I don't know. We'd have to go look at that and see what it brings. Oops, is this too long? I may not have cut this off. It's supposed to be 5 1/4, but I didn't cut anything off yet. I think this is a 6-inch blank. Yes, it is. Good thing I'm paying attention. Or I'd have done a bunch of work and messed up a blank, and she might start complaining. Can't have that. All right. Oh, check this out. Before we even get going, I got to drill a hole in that to put a bushing in. But look at that design on the end. It's like the eye of the storm. You wouldn't see that on the outside of this blank, but man, there's a lot of action happening in there. That's cool. You'll see that in a few seconds. Let me come over here and drill again. I feel a little out of sorts because Lee isn't here, and Lee's usually over there reading me the chat and stuff. Yeah, Carol, that'd be an interesting idea. The pen and the tip.
Carol says it would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think she's referring to the pen with the diamond painting on one end and the writing on the other.
I wonder how I can send, invite. So I can copy this just in case Lee comes on. I'll send him an invite so he can come into the thing there. Oh, he's got the moon on there. He might be sleeping. Might be a little early for him yet. Hope he's doing all right. All right. Let me put a bushing in here. Let me get all the junk out from drilling.
How are you?
And you know, Catherine, to make that even a little more fortified, I think that the baseball bat end gives a lot more meat there and keeps it thicker on that end when you're drilling, when you're tapping into it. So we'll have to look at that. It's a great idea. I can't wait to try it.
Yes, I think and these the set that I have, it would even expensive.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go turn. While I'm turning, I can't hear anything. So as soon as I get to the point where I'm finishing, I'll turn the big blower off and then I'll be able to hear. We're going to make Carrie a 0.5 finger hold. She says 0.46 has become a little too thin for her. So she's coming up in the world. So we'll go from a 0.46 to a 0.50. Right now we're down to about 0.57, so it'll take a little bit more. That's 0.55. I guess I'm a little scared to go down deep. All right, we should be there now. Still 0.53. What a scaredy cat I am. All right, let's see how we're doing on a measurement here. Oh, absolutely perfect. On the money. Love it. All right. Now, this is going to be one of those skews because this is the, I got to get some airflow here. Seems like a little restrained, so. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're clear now. Get some good airflow. All right, now this one here, I think I like that double skew because that gives me an extra place to dive into the color. So let's find the center. There's our center. And from the center, we're going to dive. Let's trade 5/8 of an inch either direction. Did I get that right? Yeah, 5/8. Right there. There we go. So this will be high. These will be high. Let me rethink that. If I dive here and dive there, I only get one high spot to skew. Okay, so I don't like that. Let me, this is how you erase this. Little piece of sandpaper here. So I want two humps in here, which means I have to dive in the middle. Let me find the center again. Okay, so that means if I dive here, I get a spot to skew over here and a spot to skew over here. Okay, that's what I want. That's what I want. I want to get two high spots. Let me mark the other. other low spots here. So there's 3. Let's come out to 1 1/8, 1 1/8. So dive, dive, dive. That will give me 2 high spots. There we go. Now we're thinking properly. All right, that's looking good. All right, let's dig down in here. All right, those are nice, equally deep. Let me do the edges here. I can see this is going to work out well already because I can see the color down in the valley. Let's stop and get a little preview, see what we're looking at. Oh, yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. Oh, look how we dove down and pick up that orange on the inside. That's neat. Dive, got the purple around the green. That's pretty cool. All right, now let's make some skew lines. We'll use this as a guide. Bring it in super tight. And I want to do 3. Okay, there's our guidelines for that. Here's our guidelines for that. Even though it looks like there's 4 on there, that'll be part of the shoulder, so that will disappear. All right, let me back this off a little bit. Let's get our skew chisel here. Sometimes that thing wants to go where it wants to go. Okay, so I'm not a fan of this over here, but let me see if I can recover that there. We'll make a small center one and 2 side ones that are. There we go. So that'll be a different design. That skew wanted to go where it wanted to go. That was weird. Okay, let's clean up these shoulders here. Let me get back in a little tighter here. All right, now let's make this pen overall a little thinner. Carrie doesn't like it terribly fat in the middle. All right, that's looking good. We know the ends are good. Let me clean up the ends here. All right, I'll round up the baseballs a little bit. All right, she is done. Yeah, that's going to look like a summer lick'em treat right there. Cold and sherbety. Hey, is that Lee's voice I hear? Oh, let me turn the big blower off here. Whew, Lee. I started it without you today, and I didn't even know what the heck I was doing.
No, I'm back.
I know.
Well, I was,
There you go.
but no, I was sitting there as you were turning. I'm going, gee, if he puts like Mentos or anything on there, I wonder how it would look if you had one or two of the skew lines in the center of it. And lo and behold, that's what you did.
Yeah, the Carrie said no Mentos. She doesn't like the Mentos. I don't know why.
Yeah. No, I'm
Hey,
just saying.
Sarah Ann Creations is here. Nice. Sorry, Lee.
Hey, Harry, I like to eat Mentos, but not to have it on the pen.
That's funny. Okay, so we got Carol still here. Sarah Ann Creations, good to see you. Excellent. And Carol, she's still here. And then Lee's here. I'm glad you're here, Lee. Hey, I don't see the table set up. I know you're late. You might want to just set up the table anyway. I mean, we just gotta have it. All right, let me come over here and start finishing this baby here. Everybody's looking for the treats. I don't know what's with these pastel blanks, but I know there's no physical difference, but they feel different when I'm finishing them. Like they're softer and sweeter and tastier.
Yeah, I still got to work on that, Sheila. He's got it turned. He's got the lathe turning again, along with so he can't hear you.
Oh, I can hear you
Oh,
if it's loud enough because I don't have the big blower on right now.
yeah, Catherine was trying to tell you something.
Oh, what was she saying?
I'm not sure.
I might not be able to hear because she's a little bit softer in the voice there.
Yep.
Yeah, but if you're shouting into a microphone that's far away, you can't hear. But I did hear that.
Well, you need to plug in an external mic. You go to the what tomorrow? Ah,
How'd the haircut come out, Catherine? I know you were getting your haircut yesterday. They do a good job? Nice. Fantastic. Yeah, I know it's important for people with hair that barber shop, beauty shop experience should be good. And I have not had a professional haircut since, I don't know, 1987. Been a while.
Carol Antrim says the power of suggestion works well. I am now eating some cinnamon Mentos.
I'm an Altoid man myself. Cinnamon Altoids. Woo.
Well,
Eat them till they burn my tongue.
you mentioned the Mentos on the pen, so
Yeah.
Denise is definitely going to be hungry after this pedicure. So she was talking about setting up
That's it.
the snack table. And I do know why I'm getting the echo,
Why is that?
because I'm hearing it through not only through Discord, but I mean not only through YouTube, but through StreamYard.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Not sure how to fix that on your end, though.
Yeah, I don't know because I've already muted YouTube, so I have no idea why it's bleeding through.
Not sure. It's no big deal, though. It's not that big a delay. It just sounds like a
No.
tiny, tiny echo.
Yeah, it sounds like you're in a hollow room.
Yeah.
One of those
absolutely.
echoes. It's not really a true echo. It's just sounds like you're in a hollow room.
Yep.
That gets amplified whenever you're on mic and Kerry's on mic and you're there because it feeds through both microphones at the same time.
Yes, sir. The technical issues of streaming.
Uh-huh. I'm finding all kinds of technical issues.
Yeah, I didn't know I was going to stream today because I wasn't sure what time I was going to get done last night. But I finally went to bed at 5 a.m. this morning.
Uh-huh.
Had some pretty heavy technical issues yesterday, and got my 6 down. Got up, took Kevin to work, got Carrie an ice cream on the way back. Bought a new knife for the lathe, and came in here and sort of set things up and started streaming. So been rolling all morning.
Scaled Crafts from Twitch says hi.
Hello. Welcome on Twitch. We just started simulcasting on Twitch a few days ago. Figure we were losing some effort there, so we just sort of doubled it up in StreamYard and now streaming to YouTube and streaming to Twitch. Both platforms which I love. What we're doing in here today, Mr. Twitch, is we are turning diamond painting pens. They're made from the same material that a lot of pretty colorful ink pens are turned, but we're turning them a little differently. There's no kit, and people use these to place little pieces of plastic on a canvas that has a pattern on it. And when you're all done, you have a piece of artwork. So it's like paint by number meets counted cross stitch. Without all the threads. Yes, ma'am. Let me get down here in the cracks. Aha, let's see what it looks like. First glance, all shined up. Oh, that is pretty. That really looks like a summertime treat. It's like a mess of sherbet all in your bowl. Oops. A little too close with that there. All right. One of the things I have to do with these pens with the skew is I have to go into the sink and clean out the grooves with a bamboo brush. Okay, let me switch cameras here. Excuse me. There we go. Let me load up the buffing wheel with some compound.
Plus, it helps if I turn my microphone on. Because I don't turn it off. I don't turn it off in Discord. I hit it on the edge of on the side of my headset, and I quite often forget to turn it back on.
And that's a pretty cool end to that one there. Sort of round and orange and yellow around the end, and you got all this blue that creeps out down through here. That's pretty nifty. And this one's just a mishmash of all the goodness on that end.
Denise wanted to know what the style was. She said skew lines, but she didn't hear what the style was.
Yeah, it's just baseball bat ends and it's skew lines. And yeah, this is just skew lines, SKEW. And it's just a matter of me leaving a lump or two in the middle and putting skew lines on there.
Oh, so it's not vases with skew lines in them. It's actually just skew lines.
Yeah, this is not vases. It's just two ridges that I can put skew lines into.
Okay. So
And I've done skew
good
lines a number of different ways. You can look back through the Facebook page, you'll see a bunch, but that's what this one is. Yeah.
So that's a new one to add to the repertoire.
Yes, sir. Tis that for
Excuse me.
sure. Let's see.
After the live, I did leave you a message in your Discord. I am.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, let's go see. Oh, gotcha. Yep, we got you covered.
Thank you very
B
much.
note. B note. She has two of them. I got to go Google that and check that out. Okay, let me go clean this up and present it to my Valentine. You get the bamboo brush here. Oh, just all the usual gang. Denise and Mary, or not Marion, Denise and Carol and Jackie and Lee and Catherine and Cindy. And I know I'm forgetting a couple. Yeah, it's just a good old crowd.
Denise said to
Jay was
stamp
in there.
that turn
He
on
might
her
be out
record,
driving
please.
around between appointments or something, just tuning in and listening.
Tim.
You need what, babe? Ah, okay.
Denise said to stamp that turn
There
on
you
her
go.
record,
Happy
please.
Valentine's Day.
Thank
He
you.
still didn't hear me.
Ooh, wow, that came out good.
Yeah, that's a very pretty blank.
It's a hidden gem.
Very cool. Yeah.
I got one for Shay. We're just gonna make it.
Yep.
Tim.
All right, let me move these out of the way.
No, he's not.
Got to get the queen off to her throne.
Ah, that's why. Because he's too far away, probably.
Here's your scooter. Move your leg over there. Okay, up. She's getting good at this now. And she's loose, scooting across the house.
Hey, Tim.
Doing what live?
A live of what we have for pens.
Oh, you can do anything you want in your whip and chat.
I know, just
We'll sit you at your desk and you can have a good time. You just let them know because they can hear you on my microphone.
We're going to do a live pen drop.
A live pen drop. We're going to drop them from about 6 feet onto the ground. Is that what we're doing?
Friday night.
Friday night. Friday night.
10 to 1, he heard me. He's just not acknowledging it.
That would be the post Valentine's Day. Okay, here we go.
You're still on the buffer.
Okay. Straight back. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, most likely it is, Sheila. Most likely it is.
Here you go. Okay. All right. Need help down? Nope. Good to go. All right. The queen has been delivered to her throne.
Okay, can you hear us now?
All right. I'm back in the shop now. I can hear you now.
Hey, you can hear me now. All right. To go back, Denise wants you to stamp that turn on her record.
Stamp that turn on your record.
The skew line. So that the skew lines on her preferred turns.
Ah, very good. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Everything
Carrie
Everything else was just them laughing at me because I kept trying to get your attention while you were trying to deal with Carrie.
Did you wave the red flag? Where is this idiot?
Why the hell isn't he listening to me, damn it?
That's right. That's right. Okay. Let's go.
And you're on the you're still on the buffer.
Yeah, I'm not done much yet. I just had to go and take care of her. And then let me flip back over to the lathe view. And let's see what is next. This is a scrumptious looking blank. Okay, teal, purple, white. That must be this one here. It's got some gold in it too. Teal, purple. Yeah, it's teal, purple, white. Vases, baseball bat. 5 1/4 for this paper. This paper. I tried to say people and person at the same time, and that did not come out.
Sheila
My customers are not papers.
Sheila says we figured you were just ignoring Lee for him for not being on time. See?
That's when you try to think, walk, and talk all at the same time. That's what happens. Well, actually, the whole human race has problems with multitasking because there is no such thing as multitasking. It's task switching. It just does it really fast. It makes it look like it's multitasking.
Joe said Twitch keeps having ads, so she's back on YouTube. She hates ads.
Oh, I don't know how to do I control that?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about Twitch. Nothing.
Yeah, that's one of the irritants of Twitch. But if you pay for Twitch, then you don't get the ads. So
You heard what I said about Sheila, right?
no.
She said we figured you were just ignoring Lee for him not being on time.
Hang on, I got to get back over here. I just turned on something. Go ahead now again. What did you say?
I said she said we figured you were just ignoring Lee for him not being on time.
No, no. That's your punishment, Lee. I'm ignoring you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, turning the blower on. Can't hear.
Yeah, I understand that, Kathy. Yeah, your microphone makes you sound like you're halfway across a room. I understand that. I'm just telling you that's what the microphone makes you sound like, and that's why people have a hard time hearing you. Uh-huh. That's all right. Not to worry about it.
All right, this is going to be baseball bat ends 0.5 inches or thereabouts. All right, that should be down around a half inch. Oh, no, it's 0.6. Got to get my eyes calibrated.
I know I forgot to do something. There we go. Always looks like my hat's uneven.
All right, let's check on a measurement here, see how we're doing down close to half inch. That is 0.55. That would be just our typical turn pen. Carrie likes them just a little thinner than that.
Are you making a couple pour? Oops. I didn't get it in time. You started the lathe already.
Okay, and this one is going to be vases, one of my favorite turnings. And I think we're going to do the vases facing each other again. Carrie sort of liked that the other day. Other customers liked it too, so we'll bring that into favor. Okay, there's the center. Now, got to get the divider. And what I'm looking at here is the vase's distance from the center, yet giving enough room over here to have a good looking end. So I think that's about it right there. Because even though we're digging in right here, it's going to be a bit of a dip. So you want to give a good finger hold there. So let me tighten up that divider. Then we'll score up some lines. There we go. All right. Now we're going to make these in the center. So let's clear out the center a little bit. I do have to give myself a bit of a valley in there to get the sandpaper in there to finish off the top of the base, or you get a real scratchy valley, and that's ugly. All right, that looks good there. Now we're going to come down here and do the finger holds. All right, we're going to shape that a little bit better with the round knife. That looks absolutely beautiful. Little trim right there. All right, now we're going to make the bottom of each face. And I really have to think while doing this because I'm so accustomed to doing it the other way. It's going to be pretty easy for me to screw it up. All right. Let's get the flute of the vase done. And then we'll do the round bottom of the vase. Very nice.
I'll let him know, Carol. I just have to wait until he can hear us. He doesn't have his headset on, so.
All right. I think And what I'm looking for now is to make sure all these are at about the same level as compared to their counterpart. Make sure it's good. Let me do a measurement on the finger hold, see where we're at. It should be just about there. 0.54, 0.54. We're going to take a little bit more off of those. All right, I think that is it.
Yeah, just before you.
Oh, that's very nice. Very nice. Perfect. We'll get her spinning. I'll turn the blower off. And then I'm no longer deafened.
Yeah, Joe said just before you started, and I couldn't get it in time, but Joe also said that she liked the facing bases too.
Yeah, they come out better now that I,
Or Carol did, not Joe.
getting a little better at them.
Carol did, not Joe. I was reading the wrong name, the right comment, but the wrong name.
That's okay. All right,
No,
Lee, am I missing anything? Or are you all up to date here?
not as far as I know. You're all up to date. I had typed in something for the Twitch people in case they had any questions.
Gotcha. Very nice.
Now, if I type it in StreamYard, they can see it in Twitch, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet over in Twitch. Just got one viewer, and that's probably me monitoring it. All
Could
right.
be.
Let me refill my little water jug here. Or my water squeeze bottle. All right, this is going to be a real pretty blank. I saw that preview as well as you did, and that's going to be pretty cool. Whoop.
Yeah, at least you're not losing the sandpaper down the vacuum anymore.
Yeah. Sometimes, though, it grips it and throws it down there so far I can't get it. And then when I turn the blower back on, I hear it hit the vein over there. I'm like, oh, there goes that chunk.
Denise said maybe Carrie can name that the Valentine's Day turn.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I should have thought about this beforehand. We should have had a diamond painting pen designed for Valentine. Doggone. I missed that one.
I was going to say, now you've piqued Catherine's interest.
Yep, Catherine loves that color picking. You know what, Lee? I'm going to stream till just about 6 p.m. So let me know when it's 6 p.m. your time. That'll be 5 my time. That'll give me an hour left. And we will mix up a Valentine blank. And I'll pick out
Catherine.
Yep, and it will do creams and reds and pinks and purples. I think we'll limit it to that. That way it's truly Valentine.
Yep.
I should have thought ahead of time. I could have got some like little heart-shaped glitter.
You had some.
Oh, yeah, I think she showed me that. Right.
I have a feeling I'm going to butcher this last name, but Elizabeth Nupka.
Welcome,
nice.
Elizabeth.
She says nice in YouTube.
Thank you.
Denise is like, whoa.
From Florida to Columbia. I can't hear her too well. You may have to relay it, Lee.
$22.50 from you to Columbia.
Well, that's not awful. It's not great, but it's not awful. $22.50. That's not bad.
Shipping. Oh, BAC.
VAT, value added tax.
VAT. 19%. She was saying they have 19% VAT.
Wow. I need to open up a shop in Columbia.
Michelle Russell says, hey, Tim and Lee.
Who is that, Madam Russell?
Michelle, Mychelle.
Hello, Michelle. Yeah, Michelle's been here before. How you doing?
Yep,
Good
she
to
has.
see you again.
And Denise wants to know, can we use the tiny powder glitter you showed the other day?
The Starlight glitter, micro Starlight? Absolutely. If that's what the group votes on, you know it. I do what the group says. Yeah, my personal favorite glitter is micro Starlight. I love that glitter. Did Catherine ask a question? I heard her voice.
Yeah, she said she's asking you something and you're not listening. It's like, well, your voice is so low you can't be heard.
Let me get closer to the laptop. Go ahead, Catherine.
It's from Starlight glitter. Do you also have it in red?
Oh yes, we have all kinds of colors of glitter. You bet.
Yes, because I think red glitter would make sense in the Valentine's Day paint.
Yep. I don't disagree. And if that's what the crowd votes on, that's what we will put in. I'll do whatever the crowd votes on for sure.
Yes, yes. Yes, I understand.
All the accountability is on your shoulders as viewers and customers. Heck, you didn't have to be a customer. You just got to be a viewer to vote. I was going to say, Lee, is she talking to you again?
See, now that
Ah,
right where you are, Catherine, sounds perfect.
all right. This one is going to the next level of sandpaper. Yeah, I'm sort of liking this top together vases turning. I got very used to the other one, but this one is, there's something about this little middle thing here that's like a little arch. It reminds me of the AT&T building in New York City. Similar. You can Google that, Lee. Check it out. AT&T building, New York City, and it's got this really cool top on. They built it back in the 80s. That's one of my favorite New York buildings. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it's a good one. Very good Art Deco building. My brother-in-law, who used to live in Stuyvesant Town in New York City, which is a little village in there, back in, probably 30 years ago, he had a bathroom. And when I took a shower one time, I opened the window, and out the window was the Empire State Building. I thought, well, that's the coolest view in the world.
They also was on the old
Oh, yes. My father-in-law used to work in that one, the old trade center, the one that got knocked down. He retired a couple of years before they flew the planes into it. Okay. Lee, I'm almost to the point where I need a new rag. This one's getting pretty sketchy.
You've been saying that for 3 weeks.
So when I stretch it out, it used to be square, and I don't know why it's got that big bump in it like that. I think it's just sort of stretchy. I guess that's me pulling on it, and
Yep.
maybe that's not so bad. Okay, that's not awful. It's like a piece of lasagna. Jeez. We might have to retire this one here, but it's so broke in. It's just saturated with all the fine polish powder, polish juice, or whatever.
Michelle says she ordered a couple of blanks last Sunday. What is the next step?
If you ordered the blanks, number one, did they send them to us? If they didn't send them to us, they can send them to us. If you sent them to us, then Carrie will receive them and then get a hold of you and say, how do you want them turned? And she'll create the order form. It'll end up in my inbox, and then I shall turn it. And generally, as I'm turning, she will notify people by messenger or email or whatever, hey, we're going to turn your pens today, very likely, unless something goes wrong. So if you'd like to watch them turn, please tune in. So the next step would be to get them to us. And amongst all those steps I just mentioned, you're probably going to have a response, and then we can go from there.
Now, to break that down just a little bit, depending on where you got them from, the supplier can ship them directly to Tim and Carrie.
Yep.
So you can avoid the middle person of going to you and then going to them.
Save a little postage.
I'll explain the rest in a second. I want to take a look at the pen.
Look at this thing that's happening right here on the top of that vase. I hope you can see that on screen.
Oh, they were ordered off of you.
It's not. What's that?
They were ordered off your site.
Oh, then Carrie probably already got the order, and she's packing it up and putting it in a. If it's a ready-to-made pen, it gets sent pretty quickly. If it's a to-be-turned pen, she will put it in my box, and I'll show you my box in a second.
Is it
this is a cool pen.
Michael? Sorry, Tim, I walked on you there.
It's all right.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I got to move the camera over.
Is it better now? Can all understand this?
Yep.
We're not.
Yep, pretty much. No. Nope. You're good right where you're at. As long as you don't talk at the same time other people talking, or as long as people don't step over you, you're good. Then people might say, what did you say? Right. Anyway, Michelle, did you order a pre-turned pen or one that has to be turned? Just a second, Catherine. Just a second, Catherine.
Boy, I love the shine this buffer puts on me. That is so nice.
If you order the blank, she'll probably ask you for your finger hold numbers, and if that's the case, the finger hold and the size and whatnot, then Tim does have a how-to on the measurement of your finger hold.
There it is. That is a great bunch of swirling.
That is nice.
Yeah,
I-
that is cool. There's this thing happening right here. Can you see this right here? It's like it's not clear, but it's got a lot of mica presence, giving it this reflective quality.
Yep.
That is too cool. And
All
a
right,
little bit of it right there.
All right, Catherine, I'm sorry to have interrupted you, but I was in the middle of trying to explain something to Michelle. So what were you saying?
I was saying to you, Michel is a French name, and it's Michel, not Michel.
Well, it's I was pronouncing it like it was spelled, so.
And I saw the word jewelry last night spelled. Most people say jewelry,
Yep.
but here in the US, it's jewelry. Jewelry.
Yeah.
But over in Britain and Europe, it's Jewellery. So you would say jewelry over there. Jewelry.
Yep.
Jewelry. Interesting. I never knew that till I saw that last night, and I looked it up real quick. I go, I didn't know that. So
And Denise says that's beautiful.
thank you. Let's see. I'll show you my inbox as we're whittling away from getting back on the cruise. This is my inbox. There's 2 in there, 1 in there, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 in there, 2 in there,
Jesus.
and then 1 there. This is the sweet gum thing. That's for Denise. That one might be up next. Woo-hoo. But that's my inbox right now. I'm really getting ahead. The good thing is, or the bad thing is well, the good thing, but the bad thing is Carrie's in there creating orders that she's not put in my inbox yet as she's sitting there on the couch and writing up order forms and putting them in the bag and stuff. So more work is coming.
And she says, "You are right, Lee. Michelle."
There you go. Michelle. Michelle, my belle. Reminds me of a song. Okay, is Denise still on? She's still in the world there?
Yeah, she said beautiful when you were showing the last pens. She should
very
still be on
good.
YouTube.
So, Denise, this is your sweet gum pen. It's the pink with the sweet gum balls in it. You are next in line in my box.
I'm just waiting for her to reply to make sure that she's actually still there.
Yeah. The previous request that's on there is the turning style is mustache, and you want pointed round ends. Are you still with that right now? Let me know if you're hopefully still here. That'd be cool. I gotta tell you, I love it when there's like 12 or 15 people in Discord. It's a fun time.
Yeah, except for when people like me start talking over everybody.
That's the fun part. That's the blast. I love it because one thing about this community is, and I really love this about our channel, is zero drama, except Catherine. We allow her because she's Swiss. But
Denise says yes.
Excellent, Denise. But zero drama. Everybody just getting along. If we step on each other, it wasn't on purpose. It's just the electronic nature we live in. So all is good there. Yeah, Michelle, I didn't see your order in my box yet, but I promise you she's in there working on them, and she's feeling a lot better. actually getting around better by herself, up and down off John by herself. I mean, she's really maneuvering well. The only thing I have to do is help her off up and down off the couch and up and in and out of bed. So she's really maneuvering around with that little scooter I got her. So it's pretty cool.
Carol says she finds it very confusing. So many voices and can't hear anything clearly. So she just sits there and diamond paints.
Yes, ma'am, Carol. And I would say that it's not all 12 or 15 people talking. It's usually just 3 or 4. So yeah, and most are just whipping and listening.
But that's already enough to create havoc.
And
Yes.
Denise says Tim and Carrie choice.
Tim and I'm going to go with these sweet gum balls. They really look good with that mustache. I did one for Carrie and I told her to sell it and she will not give that sucker up. He will not. So I've done forcing her to, hey, sell it, give it up. I'll make you another one. But she's like, no, I love this one. I don't blame her.
Just so that you know you're still on the buffer. Uh-oh.
All right, holes are drilled.
Yeah. Did you hear me, Tim?
What's that? Go ahead.
You're,
I was by the drill press.
You're still on the buffer.
Yeah, I haven't switched yet. I was just over on the drill press. I need to get a couple of more of those $20 cameras. And by the way, this right here, this view, that's a $20 camera.
Uh-huh.
Can't believe it. So I need to get one for the drill press, and I need to get one for the bandsaw. So yeah, I have more work to do, that's for sure.
Well, that's why I said the other day when you said you had ordered another camera. I said, do you want to put it on a bandsaw so that you have a camera on every piece of equipment you use for the diamond painting process?
Yeah, that would be cool.
What process are you running? What point with the USB link when you don't have enough because of the cameras?
You know what, Catherine? I don't remember, but this is a gaming laptop that I'm running off of. It's an Asus ROG, which is Republic of Gamers Zephyrus G14. So if you looked that up, then that would tell you what processor it is. And it does run very hot, but luckily we're only choosing one camera at a time. Luckily. Okay, we got to make this one round first.
Yep, making the square thing round.
I bought that in 21, summer of 21. So I've had it a few years. Okay, I'm going to go on. Can't hear anybody now. Blower going on. This one I go very high speed, very sharp knife, and tiny little nibbles.
No, no, I'm just being quiet.
All right, let me slow her down a little bit. Okay, this is going to be round pointy ends, and we're going to have it nice and fat at 0.71 or 7.4, whatever we can. Let's see where we're starting. And again, these cocoon blanks start off a little smaller than the big 1-inchers. So right now we're sitting at 0.82 and a half. So it's going to be a slight, but this is typical Denise's pen, just a little slight curve at the top there.
Well, Denise does like to be different.
All right, let me measure that, see how we're doing. By the way, this blank, I'm sorry if I'm stepping on anybody. There's 0.71 right there. This blank is a resin blank, but it's filled with these sweet gum balls. And these are the gum ball, they're the seed pods of the sweet gum tree, and they fall down in the yard and they're spiky and they hurt your feet. So everybody will remember those as kids if you live on the East Coast. Central to East.
I don't remember those, but what I do remember is that. Oh shoot, he can't hear me. Dumbass. Me.
All right, that might be 0.71 right there. 0.70, perfect. You always want the ends to be about 100th off. That way your muscles don't get stuck as you flip around. All right, let's get some pointy here. And again, super high speed, super sharp knife, very slow nibbling.
I'm sorry. I was talking to the wife. What was that, Catherine?
That looks good. Okay, over here now.
Yes, I do.
And
No,
a
we
funny
all have
fact
our own
about
thing.
these, they actually smell different when I'm turning them because there's wood in them. Those sweet gum balls are essentially wood.
No, we all have our own thing,
And again, I
Catherine.
apologize if I stepped on anyone.
That's no big deal. Doesn't make you different. Well, makes you different because we're all different, but that's beside the point.
Very nice. Oops. Keep that on. Let's get a measurement. This is going to be the mustache. Literally one of my favorite cuts. Only because I wish I could grow a mustache. Let me lower this bayonet a little bit. All right, that should be deep enough.
I never heard anything about sweet gum trees. My biggest thing was chestnut trees. Boy, you step on them, outer casings, boy, and it will hurt. Hello, Tammy. How are you, Tammy?
Did you see that? If you watch that video back, you'll see the seeds pop out of the gumball and get stuck for half a second as this was spinning around. Never seen that before. That's pretty cute.
Yes, they are, Carol. Yes, they are. I don't know if you heard him, Tammy, but he's working on the sweet gum tree pods that are in the pen, in the resin. And that's what we were talking about. When those fall, you step on them and they hurt. So I made the comment, I'd never seen one before, but chestnut trees, on the other hand, we had a neighbor with this huge chestnut tree in the front of the house. We'd
All
throw
right.
rocks at the tree to get them.
Got a little
We'd,
flat spot here I got to take out.
we'd throw rocks at them to get them to come down so we could throw the chestnuts in their shells again, at each other. They hurt. We were weird kids.
All right. That is now shaped and is typical in all sweet gum. Let me just turn this off here. Don't need that for a bit. As is typical in all sweet gum pods, there are voids. And I'll point them out to you. Like this one right here and this one right here, there is where the seeds were that were still inside the sweet gum ball. So what we do with those is we fill those. I blew them out with air to get all the dust out, but now we'll fill those with CA glue, and then we'll sand that off, and then you'll see the hole, but it'll be clear. So you won't feel it. You'll see it, but you won't feel it. There's just a couple here. Now these air bubbles here, you almost can't get rid of those because they're stuck inside all the little tentacles of the sweet gum ball. Little ones here. Those aren't seed pods, they're just air bubbles. Can't get rid of them. And you can tell they're air bubbles because they're super, super shiny. And then there's some little things down here on the end. Going to be gorgeous when we're done, but we need to fill that in a little bit just to make sure that it's got a smooth finish. And then we'll do an overall super light CA finish so that we fill in all of that little wood stuff. All right, go ahead. My across the street neighbor has 2 huge trees, and I end up with so many in my yard. Yes, ma'am, Carol.
Yeah, I was just about to read that for you.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, that's it's crazy. It is crazy.
And under that, where Carol says chestnuts are wicked, was because of the fact that I had said I had never heard of sweet gum trees, but chestnut trees, on the other hand, when the shells fell to the ground,
yes, they're awful. They're just as bad, no doubt about it.
They're just as painful.
It's the way for nature to keep the animals from eating the seed, so they have a chance to get down into the soil and grow into a tree.
The funny part is when they're green, the points are actually quite flexible.
Are quite what?
They're still quite flexible when they're still green.
Oh, you mean they bend over easily?
Yeah.
Sure, I buy that.
We used to throw rocks up in the trees to get the chestnuts to fall down prematurely, and then we'd use the chestnuts to throw at one another. Sort of like a sadistic dodgeball.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I fill those in. Then I hit it with this stuff called activator. That immediately cures that. So as I turn this and fill, it will not run. And I try to just touch the side of the hole and let it run down in. Because if you try to put it on top of the hole, it creates an air pocket. There we go. Let me hit that with some activator. And you can see when I make that wet how gorgeous this is going to be.
Exactly, Carol.
All right, don't see any big bubbles over here. Filled that one there. Let me look over here on the end. Nope. Oh, here we go, right here. Most in all the little tiny rough spots that are tiny, tiny molecular holes, that'll be taken care of with the thin CA glue that we do at the end. All right, that looks good down there. Got a little work to do over here. What I'm going to have to do with this end here is I'm going to take it out. And I'm going to take the bushing out because I got to fix this one tiny hole on the end. The bushing will be super glued into the pen.
Yeah, you don't want
And yeah, when I take it out, it'll tear the end of the pen off. And there's just a little tiny hole right here on the end. Here we go.
Well, if that gets inside the hole, you're gonna have to drill it, right?
Well, I'm not inside the hole. I'm just on the edge, but I was fearful, Lee, that would go down in the hole.
Right.
You know, not
Well,
being
that's
as
why I asked.
steady. Yeah, you bet. It's a good question because yes, I'd have to re-drill it if it went down in the hole. But luckily, I escaped any going into the hole. I just filled these little tiny holes right there.
I mean, you got to remember, it's part of my job to come up with these questions so that people can understand.
Yes, sir. There's no doubt about that.
When they don't ask them, I got to figure something out.
No, when you weren't here this morning, I got crap. What am I going to do? Lee's not here. It's like I got to clean the floor. I got to set out the food. My goodness. All right, we'll let that sit for a few moments. Even though it's fully cured right now, I give it a few extra minutes to really get hard. So we'll leave that sit there. We will pop over to the workbench here, and we will prepare.
Denise says, "Give Lee a raise, please."
We gave him 100% raise yesterday. Don't worry, we take care of Lee. Don't need any publicity, but we take care of Lee. We like Lee. And you know what? I like Lee because everybody else likes Lee too. Lee's a super likable guy, and the whole industry knew him before they knew us. So I'm like, you know, we got to pal up with Lee because he's going to lead us to the promised land.
Carol asked, "Do you find pen turning to be very relaxing?"
I absolutely love it. I love to make stuff. And like I said, Carrie and I have been. So here's what I did. The summer of 21, I quit Amazon July 9th, I think it was, of 21. Said, I'm done, 61 years old. I'm just going to retire now. Didn't need to work, don't need the money, just wanted to play. So I did two things. One, I bought about $10,000 worth of woodworking tools. Table saw, jointer, planer, drum sander, everything but a lathe, literally. Chop saws, workbenches, made an outfield table, got a big air sucker thing, and created a bunch of network to with a little gates that were electronically controlled that would open up to let you suck the sawdust out of that thing. And bought, you know, $1,000 worth of wood, got some walnut slabs, all that kind of stuff. And then I got hired. Somebody threw more money at me than I could resist because the job is cool. And it's taken me to Germany, Poland, Netherlands, the UK, Belgium. I've never been to those places. And there's opportunities in the next little while to go to Singapore and Japan and Australia, that kind of stuff, and all over the US. I've probably been in the last 2.5 years, probably 45 different airports all around the world, mostly Europe and the US. So, and they threw a bunch of money at me, and I'm like, okay, I'll go back to work. So I sold all that woodworking stuff and also became a Twitch streamer where I was streaming gaming online. I was doing that American Truck Simulator where you drive the tractor trailer, and I still got the wheel and the pedals and the gear shift and the head mount thing to look around the cab and all that kind of junk, because I still really enjoy that. But anyway, once I sold all that stuff off, Carrie says, now what are you going to do with the shop? I said, I don't know. So we were looking around, and all of a sudden she got into this diamond painting thing. And between her saying, can you make me a pen? And I said, I don't know. Let's watch some YouTube videos. From that point until February, when we were trying to set up the shop, we spent about $2,000 in pressure pots, molds, resins, bandsaw, lathe, tools for the lathe. Actually, all the tools for the lathe cost more than the lathe. It was sort of funny. And just a whole bunch of stuff. Built a workbench, built more workbenches out of the Route 66 stuff. I put all my woodworking hand tools up on the wall so they wouldn't get in the way. And that was a year ago. And here we are just having a ball. So we literally are like two pigs in mud. She loves to do the customer service side of it, and you know she's good at it. And she loves to do that administrative kind of thing, bossing me around, all that kind of stuff. And I love to just come in here and just get in the zone and create. In fact, I set the thing up. I got up at 11, ran Kevin to work, ran over to the woodworking shop, got a new knife, dropped off my dull knife so they could sharpen them up tomorrow, and drove back, got her an ice cream, sat down. I started watching Yankee Axe and John Sin. There are a couple of guys on Twitch that make wooden stuff, and John Sin makes knives. He's that guy that raided us the other day. Super good dude up in Manhattan, Kansas. And I was watching them going, oh man, I'm itching. So I just come out here and started farting around and jumped on early. And, you know, so yes, I very much enjoy doing this stuff in the shop.
And that's the long road to get to the fact that, yes, he enjoys it a lot.
Yeah.
And finds it relaxing.
But I always wanted to do something. We needed to find something to do together. Okay, so let's get, so we got a pink, we got a purple. Let me get these out of the way. I'm just sort of getting set up for later. What's that?
So it's only 4:30.
Yeah, I'm just getting sort of oriented here so people can see what's over here. That's more of a, that's wine red powder, throwing out some pinks and some reds and all that kind of stuff. So as we get into that point, people can sort of look and decide and talk amongst yourselves and, you know, hey, here's what we want kind of thing.
Oh, and while you were going on with your story, after you told me after you told her you gave me a 100% raise yesterday, she goes, again, now.
You got it, Lee, 100% more right now. He's worth every penny.
And considering the fact that I get paid zero, that's pretty worthless.
No way, man. It's 200% in 2 days. It's all about the percentage.
200% of nothing is still nothing.
Yeah, but it's 200%, baby. That's the key. Here's the starlight glitter. Here's the large starlight glitter. There are some very cool, these things are called chameleon flakes, and this is super high-end glitter. And you may or may not choose these, but it looks like that.
Too much of a shadow. There you go.
Multicolored, and there's 5 different types of chameleon flakes. Here's one gold, green. That probably isn't very Valentine-y there.
Carol says that is great, Tim. You and Carrie have found your new groove.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, nothing really in here that's Valentine-y. I got another box of chameleon flakes. Comes with a little brush. What do we got in here? Yeah, that's sort of like diamonds. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you guys might like that one. This is called Violet Aqua. This one's called Brown Yellow. Brown Yellow does not go with Valentine. This is Violet Blue. And these are like color changing glitter. They reflect gold olive. This reflects pink olive, pink and green.
Well, that might work.
Purple pink. That might work.
Yeah, that's even better. Purple pink.
This one here is lime and blue. That's not going to go. And a hot pink and chartreuse. If the chartreuse weren't in there, that would be cool.
Well, it depends on how much is in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. And then for glitters, other glitters, we have this purple, and we got red, and we got dark pink, and we got, that's more of that purple there, but it's larger. That's different, but it looks the same almost. Okay. So there's all the things that we can choose for the blank, including, let's see what else we got up here. Nope, that's all blues and golds and stuff like that. In here, we've got some tints, and you've got fluorescent orange, fluorescent pink, fluorescent red, translucent orange, that wouldn't go. A translucent violet. Yeah, so one or two of those, red or pink, may go. So there's some things to think about. All right, let's go back over here, continue on with this sweet gum ball here. All right, I'm going to have to nick a little bit of this off with a knife. Blower going on.
You couldn't hear you turn the blower on. You're cooking rice with a pressure cooker? Okay. A slow cooker, I can see. A pressure cooker? I don't know. I didn't think they worked for that kind of thing.
I didn't switch the camera, did I?
No, you didn't. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
So really all I'm doing here is just knocking down the high spots. All right, that's pretty good. Blower off, and now it's all about sanding and finishing. The next step is to get this down to a nice smooth surface. I'm going to bring a couple over here, probably use those. And deep down, I'm a businessman, so I understand how to actually run a P&L and stuff like that. And for Carrie and I, we're not going to make a profit in this business for probably 2 years. And that's not because we're running the business poorly. It's just that we're consuming everything that we're bringing in to build the business. We don't need it for income because I have my day job, which I do every night. I guess it's a night job right now. It used to be a day job. Now it's a night job.
Your regular job.
Yeah. And then I got my hypnotherapy practice, which brings in even more than the pen turning business. So I said, let's just take every stinking penny and invest it right back into the business, buying tools and doing marketing and buying supplies and going on a cruise. So we write the whole cruise off. We have business meetings while we're on the cruise. So the whole idea is to show no profit the first couple, maybe even 3 years. But we don't live on this. We're just running it. The pricing is set up as though we were living on it. because I know how to run a P&L. I think Denise will appreciate that because, you know, they run some businesses in their part of the world there in Florida. And it's all about, you know, your monthly P&L. When I was at Walmart, I ran my store every month on the P&L. And I would get
Okay.
bonused on how close I was to that P&L.
Okay.
So that's how we do it.
That's all that
Supporting other business. Go ahead, Lee. I'm sorry.
I was just saying that's all that business speak.
Yeah. It's actually quite fun. I love working the P&L. The P&L, by the way, is the profit and loss statement of a business.
That's what I meant when I said the business speak.
Yep. It's how we run our household for 40 years as well. As long as we don't spend more than we bring in, life is pretty dang good. Even if you got nothing left, life is good. I think Mark Twain said living on $50 a month less than you earn is heaven. $50 more than you earn is hell. And it's just $100 swing. So that's how we do it. And we're just having fun. We're sponsoring events that cost money. That comes right out of the marketing budget. And Carrie she just eats it up, just loves it. And who doesn't love Carrie? Seriously. You don't like Carrie, boy. I don't know who couldn't. Yeah, she's a sweet lady. But just like all you guys, I mean, everybody jumps in here and, you know, the cool thing is we get to judge each other based upon our interactions and our true value, not what we look like, what we drive, where we live, you know, all that kind of stuff. All the stuff that means absolutely nothing. My dad told me in 1976 or something, I said, hey, why can't we get a Cadillac like the Higbees? Because they had a really nice big Cadillac. It was like 74 sedan DeVille. And that's when Cadillacs were like 300 feet long. And he says, oh, we could afford one. He goes, I just don't want to pay for it. I don't want to have the expense. I don't want to have this. And I go, oh. And he goes, by the way, most people that buy the Cadillac don't truly enjoy them. They buy them so other people can think that they have some value. And I thought,
It's a status symbol.
yeah, I didn't know that till years later that would affect my hypnotherapy practice. But I'm like, wow, that was profound to a 15-year-old kid, right? Because I had no idea what he was talking about. I'm like, I still want a Cadillac because it's cool. But I can't argue with my dad because him and mom were married my whole existence till he passed, which they're still married essentially. And we were always fed, clothed, transported, and educated and loved and appreciated. So I got no gripes. No gripes whatsoever. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. And it wasn't fancy, but it was enough. It's like when we were decorating Timmy's room when Timmy was born and Carrie was decorating all this stuff. And she made this statement because she came from the world where what you drive, what you wear means something to the people around you. And she'll even admit that. But she was decorating Timmy's room. And I said, Timmy will never remember anything in this room. We'll be out of this place. We were in the Navy in Kittery, Maine. I said, we'll be out of this place and no one will remember anything. And you know what? We don't. I can't tell you what that room looked like now. But that's that mom's nesting thing. You want to make and I think it's more for the mom, quite frankly. And that's okay. That's okay. I got no issue with that. I even told her, I said, you want to decorate it for you. I get that. I said, you want to make yourself a nest in here and feel all motherly and stuff? I got you. But Timmy will never remember it. Hell, this Timmy can't even remember it. Yep. What I remember are family reunions, of which there were only a few. Going to Grandma and Grandpa's house, going to Granny and Pappy's house, seeing the cousins, eating the food, playing in the lake. That's what I remember. Riding my bike. That's what I remember. Yep. Back when we used to drink out of the garden hose and come home when the lights went on, street lights went on. Yep.
I remember those well.
Nobody had a phone. We bullied people in person. We were real. Yep, that is the truth. Okay, so here we are. We're on a step. Oh, I've got to leave this diaper over here. We're on a step now, and I got to bring out the diaper that I use for super glue because I get super glue on it just in case. But now, so we've got it pretty much sanded down, feels really good. All the holes are filled and they're nice and round with the rest of the pen, but there is still some woody feeling a little bit. So what we're going to do now is coat this in CA glue, very thin CA glue, and I'll probably do 2 coats. We'll let it cure, and then we will come back and sand that off. And the only thing we're sanding off is the stuff that's on top of the resin, because the stuff that's on top of the sweet gum balls soaked in. And then it'll be, it feels really good right now, super smooth, but I want to get rid of the little bit of a woody feeling there. Let's see, where's my, it is, I love these. You know, when Cocoon started doing these sweet gum ball blanks, I thought, wow, that's cool. Because people really do the choya wood, the 3D printing, you know, a couple other things like regular real wood, like we did for, can't remember, too many pens. But we did the wood resin hybrid. Those are fun. But these little sweet gum balls, they give a lot of action in the thing. Okay, where's my thin CA glue? Right here. Okay, see, this says thin CA glue. And I have to remember how to do this because I started getting a little better at this than I was in the past. And I got to go as slow as the lathe will go. And you'll see it's going pretty slow. And then I drizzle the super glue on the paper towel and then coat it on the pen. All right, there's one coat there. And while it's spinning, I will hit it with the activator. That'll get super hard here. We'll just wait a few seconds for that to get super hard and non-sticky for the second coat. Then we'll let that fully cure and we'll go to the rest. All right. How's that feeling? Nice and hard. Good and dry. And then I will pick a different corner because for some reason, when you put this back on top of that corner there, it gets really, really hot and starts smoking. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the activator coming off the oh, see, I can feel it getting hot already. Dang. That's crazy. Okay. I'll throw that in the middle of the concrete floor just in case it wants to burst in flames, which I hope it doesn't. Okay, let me hit the activator on there. And man, this is like the perfect pen to do for Valentine's Day because man, is it pink. I'll take my super glue diaper off.
If that's the case, then why are we making colors for
What's that, Lee?
Valentine's Day? I said, if that's the case, why are we making colors for Valentine's Day pen if that's the perfect color?
Yeah, I mean, well, we got all the pinks laid out here, all the glitters and stuff that we want to use.
I'm being sarcastic, Tim. It's okay.
Okay, let me turn this up a little bit. And now we just gently sand it. And this is why hybrids cost a few dollars more to do. They just labor intensive. Beautiful, just labor intensive. It's not a lot, Marsh, just a little bit. Everybody excited for the Shayathon tomorrow?
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
I know that's going to be a blast. If she publishes that on her channel and drags in her peeps too, it's going to be a ride. You know, Lee, I was thinking maybe we should take the colors they choose and put them on that wheel of names spinner thing. Yeah. Put all the greens on there and let it randomly pick instead of people voting, which is a little hard to keep track of and could be crazy tomorrow if Shay's got her whole crew there.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, who doesn't love Shay? I mean, come on. She's my favorite celebrity.
I see
Her and the
Super
principal
Bowl.
painter.
The Super Bowl win is marred in controversy.
The what?
The Super Bowl celebration is marred in controversy.
Why?
15 people dead, 15 people injured, 1 dead.
Wow.
At the celebration. The Super Bowl celebration. Don't know.
Because they're just being dumb. Somebody ran the crowd with a car or something?
I'm not sure. My wife was just telling me that, the long and short of it.
Yeah. You're safer here on our stream.
That's what I say.
Yep.
How so though? What happened? Shooters?
Probably some bad actors somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, that's feeling very smooth.
It was because of shooters.
Oh, it was a shooting? Gosh.
Yep.
It's an election year. We're going to get more and more shooters.
Two of them were in custody for it. So there was at least 2 people involved.
Kansas City, I would imagine.
Yeah. I don't think any kids are involved in it, but yeah, they're hurt, whatever. Yeah, you could say that. But yeah, not a good thing. I'm not sure, Carol, when it was. I just know that happened.
Whew, this thing feels smooth. All right, here we go. First reveal. Oh, my goodness.
Looks nice and shiny.
Dang. I love these seed pods, and they have these little tiny brown spots. I don't know what that is, probably part of their structure that's inside the cells and on the outside. Just little tiny specks of organic material, whatever that is. That looks pretty cool. Makes it very detailed looking. And they trap some of this blue in there. Sorry, Lee.
Jackie Williams said it happened at Union Station this afternoon.
Oh, that's terrible. And Denise,
Anyway.
I think this is probably good for your hand because this part here, my hand's a little bit big, but your hand here just fits right down in the palm. That's cool. Can't wait to buff it now. That
On to
came out
better.
neat. And again, Cocoon Blanks made the blank. They did a great job. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
wasn't it
You are
Denise?
correct. Okay,
It
can't
is.
hear you now. I'm over at the buffer. Let me swap the camera over. I can't believe we've been going 2 hours already.
I know.
Okay, here we go. Having too much fun on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, Carol, it is sickening. Yes. I know, I already looked. I know, I looked already. Thank you. Welcome back, Joe.
It's a good thing this is a 0.71, Denise, because Carrie might snatch this one. But hers needs to be thinner, so you're lucky. She might swap it out while packing. She wouldn't really do that. I'm just kidding. But I'm going to run this in and show it to her. This is incredible.
Might as well have her take a picture of it.
There it is. Let me turn this thing off so I can hear everybody.
Might as well have her take a picture of it.
And the cool thing is you can see that air bubble or that seed bubble right there. You can see that it's clear, but it's smooth. And I left a little bit of the feeling. Oh, no, wait a minute. That's a hole. That needs filled. Oh, I thought that was sweet gum. That one didn't get filled. Let me blow that out and see what we got.
I didn't even think of that, Denise. Denise was saying that this is the same day as the anniversary of the Parkland shooting.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it's getting to the point now where you can't have anything without some sort of tragic anniversary. Ow.
Okay, so this will happen. A little tiny air hole right there, air bubble that I didn't see before. Or when I filled it, I capped it instead of letting it flow down on the side and go to the bottom. So what we'll do is I'll use my little pick here. I'll make this a little bit larger. Make sure, excuse me, make sure all the junk is out. All right. All the junk is out of there. I've hit rock bottom in there. I'm going to blow a lot of air in there. Make sure it's all dried out. We're going to put the bushings back in it. We got a few minutes here before we start mixing. Let me go to switch the cameras.
It's 5:02, so you said you wanted to know when it was 6 my time, so you still got an hour.
Sarah Ann Creations here. Took the kiddos to the park. It's a great day. It's 60, 61, 62 degrees here in Oklahoma City, and it's clear blue skies, very light wind. These days are absolutely gorgeous. They don't come
Hello,
around very
Sarah
often.
Ann. Sarah Ann, you actually got in here at a pretty perfect time because in about an hour we're going to start mixing chosen colors. So we're going to start choosing colors for a Valentine's pen.
Okay. I used the thin there to make sure I get to the bottom of that one.
Jackie says it's sunny and 63 in Kansas.
Nice.
71 and partly cloudy here in Florida, in this part of Florida anyway. I don't know about where Denise is.
That's a little bit on the chilly side.
Hello, Carrie.
Yeah, it'll be in the video too.
Did you get your hair done? Yeah, well, you kind of know when your haircut. I know it cannot be late. Just know it's not doing the right thing. Time for cut.
And there in general is Tammy's version of cousin it. In other words, her haircut. Hey, Carol, have a good time at dinner. Oh, sorry, Catherine, I walked on
See
your
you,
cousin.
Carol. Have a good afternoon. Enjoy dinner. What are we making today? The crowd might come over.
No, I think they're going out.
She might be gone.
Ow. Somebody's getting feedback through their mic.
Yeah, you can hear us on YouTube now because I'm not using my headphones. I don't know why that does that, but the minute I put the headphones on, it goes away. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. We didn't figure that out except by accident. All right, now we're done again. All right, let's buffer up. We'll put this one in the bag. Here's another one of Denise's care. So as you pack her other goodies up, you can send this one with it.
No, you need to bring it to me and take a photo. So
Oh, I know there's more coming.
well, I know, yeah. Denise and I were on Discord last night and had quite a conversation. So she's got some more coming. Starting this year with her. Oh, pretty good, pretty good. Getting there. A little more energetic. And I do some things by myself, but I still need some help with. I like to get off the couch too far back, and I can't get balance on my one foot. So, but everything else is pretty much cover myself. Sure. Not too bad. It's getting there. You know, less, a little bit less pain medication. It wasn't strong medication. I can't imagine how I would have been without strong medication. But, something. Oh, Pauline was asking if we have a newsletter, and I think that, what is that, Anderson color, or different color newsletter? I think that was the pretty, but you have to see what the colors are.
Tim went through those already. I think he pulled a couple. I think he pulled a couple for options. And Joe, look at the list again. I have milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and white chocolate. They're chocolate fountains. You can put things underneath them and cover them with chocolate.
And there it is.
God, I sound stupid.
We had ice cream for lunch. It was either a burger or ice cream. So we voted ice cream. That's the worst one. Hold your power. Or number or anything.
So yesterday I tested out making a cookies and cream cake that I want to make for my birthday, and it turned out so good, Sarah Ann says.
Yum.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Sounds good. Oh, here's Denise's other bag. I'm going to put these with Denise's other bag. By the way, Denise, this is a very good addition to your collection. My goodness, check this out. It fits right in.
She has one in here, and I think a few others that I have to pull. But she's got Show Me the Money, which is in here.
Look at that.
So,
Look how that fits in. I could put it over here. Ooh, that looks good. Great contrast against tainted blood.
I can't see what it fits in. All I see is the light going in and out. Yeah.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Hey, here we are again. Here's Denise's collection. And here's how this one fits right in.
Okay, we have tainted blood. We have tainted blood. We have the next one is Ruby Girl. The next purple one is Amethyst Cloud 2.0.
Oh, I called it grape Kool-Aid.
Oh, grape soda after Emily and Carl. Then that's
The rose.
and then that's the rose.
Dude, that is still so cool.
It is cool.
Anyway.
One more blank of that. So Friday, I'm gonna talk real quick and then I'll be quiet. Friday night, we're going to have a live blank pen drop. So we're gonna show my blanks I have, and it's gonna have lined up by number, and you can bid that I want that one, and that's kind of how we're gonna do it. And we're gonna invite everybody, and if you're gonna come, great. If not, you can do the replay, and if any are left over, you can direct them that way.
Okay, everybody. Here we go. Oh, I got these up here too. Can't see that one too well unless it's down. I'm going to do this here.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, this one here. Okay. All right, now. So we've got some pinks, some reds, some purples, types of glitter, a little bit of dye. Now, the question is, what are we going to do? So, as you're starting to think about picking these, we need a body. So, whatever the body is, that is the biggest part of the resin. What does that look like? And then, what colors do you want to put and drizzle into that? And it'll swirl all around that particular body. That body could be opaque, which means you can't see through it. It could be transparent with glitter. So just, a lot of ideas there that you could go through with. So let's pick the base first. And Lee, when you type go in the chat, then that will be the opportunity for everybody to throw out what color they want for the base.
Keep in mind, for those of you in Discord, you want to type it into YouTube or Twitch, whichever you're in, because by voice, I'm not going to be able to keep track.
Right.
Okay, go.
Well, I can't get typing on.
Body
TV,
color
so-
and go. Body color and go.
Well, unfortunately, I can't type into Twitch and YouTube. So
Yeah, if you type into Twitch, well, you just say it out loud, and Lee will say your vote and then write it out.
Well, I'm going to have to type it out because I won't be able to keep track if it's just in voice.
Well, I'm gonna have to type it out.
there's not that many of us. Well, YouTube people can type it, but if you're on Discord and can't type it, so there's not that many of us in Discord.
Right.
Who is causing the echo?
So far we got a red body, we got a transparent red or pink with glitter.
Translucent or transparent red for me.
Translucent red, transparent red with glitter would be amazing. I don't disagree with that. Translucent red, transparent red with glitter would be amazing.
Transparent pink. Transparent pink with glitter. Transparent pink with glitter.
I got to figure out something because I'm getting such a bad echo. I can't make out anything that's being said.
Right. Hello, Scaled Crafts over there in the Twitch world. We're getting ready to make a what do you call it? A blank set of blanks, and we're letting the crowd choose the colors. So if you want to type into the chat there what you think would be good for the body of the color. And what I mean by the body of the color, let me show you. Let's see. Let me find a really good example. Here's a good example. Nope, that's not. Grab the wrong one. This is an example where white, just plain old opaque white, was the body, and then all the other things were drizzled in a small amounts and then swirled around so that it looks fantastic. So that's what we're choosing, is that thing that is the main color for the blank.
Okay, has everybody had a chance to put in their 2 cents?
No, I haven't looked. I don't know if you got mine. I can't type, and it's not coming through on the TV.
What do
so
you
I'm
want?
gonna
What do you
stop.
want, babes?
What?
What do you want?
Transparent pink with glitter. Let them.
Where's my chat? Oh, here it is.
I got it.
Oh, you got it.
I kind of agree with Perry.
I think we're looking at some translucent, and transparent would be the same thing. Red. So it looks like red How many reds? How many pinks do we have?
Well,
We
that's
got
what I'm about to count up.
cool, cool. And we're in no hurry. We got a little bit.
I'm lost. I want red too.
Who's got the blonde hair in the picture? Tammy. God,
That'd be me.
is that your due?
That's my dude.
Dang, you got a gorgeous head of hair, girl.
Thank you.
Is that
It's a lot.
kinky? Is that kinky by nature? Like
It is.
curly? Ooh.
It is.
I vote curly, sister. I vote curly.
It sure is.
But I'm a curly guy.
It sure is. It's a pain in the butt sometimes, but
That's what I
it's kind of
hear.
nice
That's
too.
what I hear.
Okay.
Joe or
Red
Lee.
far outnumbered. Red far outnumbered everybody.
Okay, so we're gonna have a
Caroline
red.
says pearl white,
Okay.
but I think the red out far outnumbered anything. But it's what I got to look at now. It looks like most of it is either translucent or transparent, which is, of course, like you said, the same thing.
Very similar, yes. Okay, so we got red and we got transparent. So that means we're gonna go with the translucent red. That's fluorescent.
So
That's
set that
orange.
aside.
Black, yellow, fluorescent red, pink, green, yellow, translucent orange. We're getting closer. Translucent blue, let's see, purple, translucent red. Okay. So there's our body, translucent red. That's going to be our big container. All right. And we're going to have, what's wrong, babe? Let me go see if she dropped something. Now we got to pick a glitter because I saw glitter up there a lot. And could be that glitter for that starlight, which may look wild in that translucent red. What you got going there, babes? Did you spill something? Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a drill spill. You spill something? Oh, it's a drill spill. Right in her lap.
You need a drill vacuum.
Okay, she's got a little drill vacuum, so we're good. Joe, what pen did you love, my sister?
Ooh, why didn't I think of that the other night?
I don't know. Why didn't you think of that?
I don't know.
Okay, so we got translucent, transparent red, and we've got glitter. So we got 1 glitter, 2 glitters, 3 glitters, 4 glitters, 5. Hey, what do you think, Lee? We adding glitter, and it looks like everybody wants that special. And I would assume that everybody's talking about this Starlight Micro.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, is that what everybody's thinking? Everybody yell yes in the chat if that's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to go with that. That's going to be pretty cool.
What's
Okay.
yes for?
What's that, babes?
Vacuum on.
What's that?
Starlight.
Just mute yourself, babe. That way nobody hears the vacuum.
I know, but what are we voting?
We are voting if the Starlight glitter is the one that everybody wants, the Micro Starlight.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I want anyway.
Cool, cool. Yes, yes. We got 1 yes. Good. I think that's what everybody meant. Okay.
Yeah, that's what everybody's going for.
Let me put it. We can use other glitters and other colors, but we'll see how that goes. All right, now, what colors are we gonna? We wouldn't do a red, so I'm gonna put away the reds because red and red would look weird. You wouldn't actually see it probably. So we've got purple, and we've got pinks, and we've got. I mean, there's no other thing you'd put in Valentine's, right? Red, pink, white. Oh, you could do white. You could do white. We got icicle. We got Shiro white, which is super white. So yeah, you could do a white in there. Let's see. I have another white here somewhere. Well, icicle usually goes into something, but it could be separate. Yeah, it could be separate. Yeah, it could just go into just in the resin. Yeah, that'd be cool.
What if I
Okay, so icicle is sort of this. It's like fat mica, not a glitter, but sort of looks like a glitter.
Denise says purple. Anyone else? Well, that's because purple is Denise's color.
What's purple? What are we voting for?
Well, we got to vote on one of the purples, and we have to vote
Okay, you
on
got
one
a-
of the pinks if that's what you choose. So,
Oh, okay.
so let's Lee, let's do a purple vote first. So
Okay.
you can see from left to right the purples. There are 5 of them, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left to right.
The lightest purple you have.
The lightest purple.
One of them are very close to each other, so you just have to look. Oh, right, yeah,
That's golden purple rain. That's almost a blue there. I might take that out of the running because it's so blue.
Do you have ube in there?
I do not have ube in here.
Take that one out. Put ube.
Where'd ube go? Oh, here's it.
And there's a purple by P-Town Subby too. Do you have that?
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one are we going to do? Lee, you commence the voting and do the counting. 3, 4, 5. Which one are we going to do? Lee, you commence the voting and do the counting.
1. I'm number 1. I'm number 2.
Okay, Lee said go, so everybody's voting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now what? Can I change my vote? I kind of like 1. Now that I look.
Tammy even.
Yeah.
Which one do you want, Tammy?
I like 1 after I looked at them for a
Tammy
while.
wants 1.
What
Yep.
is that? What is that color? What is number 4?
It is dark ube. Super, super deep purple, just like the rock band.
It looks black.
Yeah, I mean, hey, let me get it up near the light. It is definitely a violet looking color, but it is very dark.
Very dark. We will try to keep the white to lighten it up usually, but
Yeah.
that's very, very dark purple. That's pretty.
Yes,
But I still say 1.
it is rich, that's for sure. Lee,
That
tell me when the voting is over, and when the voting is done, who wins?
Well, I don't know how many times is Tammy going to change her mind.
I'll say 1.
Yeah, but then you started to talk about 4, so I didn't know what the heck was going on.
She's a lady.
I
She
like
can
1.
do whatever she
1
wants.
and 1.
Okay.
I had to
Stop.
make sure.
Okay, so we got 1, 1, 1. 1 may have 1
Five,
on this one.
1, 2. 1, 2, 2. 1, 1. So number 1 won by 1 vote.
Okay, so number 1 it is. Let's go for the pinks now. Let me get them all done here. This was actually called rose red, but it's sort of pink. It's not pink at all, is it? Dang. Yeah, that's that's got a little pink in it, but not much. Yeah, that's definitely not pink, is it? That looks like mascara or eyeshadow stuff right there. By the way, this is the same stuff that's in eyeshadow, mica powder. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Three looks coral.
That's pink.
With
What's
the
it called?
Pink pearl.
What's the first one called?
First one is called Baby Girl Pink.
Number 1 called
Pink pearl.
number 4.
Oh, number 4 is Valentine Red. I don't know why it's pink, but it's Valentine Red. You've got to vote.
You might want to show that one because it's really pink.
Did he say go?
Looks more
Yeah. So
mauve-y.
let's go
Yes,
4.
I did.
All right. So I just voted for Carrie.
One.
Oh, Carrie voted twice. Okay. Or I
I
voted.
was just putting it in for her.
Oh. Well, take 2 of those away.
Yeah. That's right, I got it. Tammy, what are you saying, Tammy? Tammy.
Somebody strangling you, Tammy?
Did I mute
Glittery
you?
pink.
Yeah, it could be. What number, Tammy?
One.
Number 1.
And who just said something? Somebody else said a number for me, but I couldn't hear what number or who it was.
I can't actually see the colors because my YouTube is on a delay,
Ah.
but a shimmery pink would be perfect for me. A light.
Oh, I lost the video.
That's 4. Is a shimmery pink.
I got it.
That's 4. Is a shimmery pink.
So Pauline 4, I'll say. All right. Oops. Stop is more for me than it is for anybody else. All right, so what do we have? Shoot, start all over again. I lost count.
Use more fingers.
Well, my problem is I lost my pen.
Ah.
1 through 4, go. There it is.
Do we want a white?
Yeah, I think you need a white.
Yeah, but that's voted white. I guess not.
No, not yet.
Yeah,
We got icicle and Shiro white, and quite frankly, we could mix them together.
All right, 4 looks like 4-1.
Number 4, this Valentine Red. A pearl white? No, but we sort of get pearl when we mix Shiro white with the icicles. Yeah, it's the only. Everybody want white? Everybody say yes if you want white.
Yeah, I think that's already the overwhelming the overwhelming thing is the white, so you might as well mix
Copy
it.
that. Very good. Very good. I got. Yeah, Shiro white is very white. There it is. Purple, red, white with transparent red. Cocaine. Cocaine. Run all around my brain.
All right, so those are all our colors.
Yep. White. Yep, white Valentine red, lilac purple, and then this translucent parent red, whatever you want to call it, with starlight glitter micro.
Are you voting for another glitter or no?
We
Up to you
weren't.
guys. Do we want to put a glitter in purple or red? Or is that too much? Well, that's what the icicle is for.
I think we have enough glitter with glitter in the purple. Glitter in the white.
Well, no, because it gets gloss. And so if you force too much glitter, then it's too glittery. And that's, you need another color. to offset it. That's normally what I do.
Yeah, we're good. We got it.
I just think a very small amount of a pink or a red.
In what?
It's red, so.
In what?
Let's take some of that pink glitter that's on the top shelf. That's very fine, and throw that in the white. Very fine and throw it in the white.
So you can see the glitters here that are pink, purple, or red.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, you should be watching.
There should be one that's pink. There should be one that's pink.
Well, there's not one that's just purple, perfect pink. It's sort of this purpley pink and red and purple and lighter purple and
Okay. Show me the purpley pink.
I guess this is a pink one.
Pink.
Do I have to bring it in?
No, it's a small. No, that's not it.
Oh.
Listen. When I listen to me, listen to me.
Well, here's these small containers here, and none of them are pink.
Yes, facts. There is a pink in one of those.
This one here?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's pink. I would have called that purple, light purple, but that's okay.
Pinky purple. Blend nicely with the pinky purple.
Okay.
The pink one on the left. You have it in your left hand. Yes. You have it in your left hand.
Because the others are too chunky and it's overpowering.
And that's going to go in what? The white?
Yeah.
And that's going to go in what? The white? All right. We are ready. There's.
Beautiful.
It will be beautiful, people. Somebody choking. Don't choke now. All right, let's get some A. And this is going to be 530 in this mold right here. 530 divided by half is 275 and 15 is 280. Is that right? 280, 280, that's 560. No.
Yeah.
275, 280, 560. That's good enough. Let's go. So 560 and a half is 280. On the money. How can you do that? Oh, 279. Fake me out. 280. All right. Here comes the B. Carrie, start your counter. Let me know when your counter or your stopwatch is started. Got it. 580 coming up. Beautiful. All right. Counter has started. We shall now mix.
Yay! Mixing time.
Mixing time.
The pens you made with the help of us, with the colors you always sold them now.
Yeah, I mean, they've been beautiful pens. And again,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have chosen this color combination if I were sitting here because I'm not very good at colors. But this is going to be kicking. I could tell already.
And this was a collaboration between viewers and Leopard Leatherworks
Yeah.
because she chose colors too.
Yeah. She's also my customer.
Exactly. Well, she has a say anyway. Doesn't matter.
Always. Just ask her.
If you want to listen to Carrie, it's just healthier for you, yes?
You know, you could say that. You could say that.
It saves on the mental wear and tear.
You know, it's like,
I think Catherine's hung around us long enough to get How many people are on YouTube that voted?
I'm not sure you do.
I think there's quite a few lurkers in the cars kind of thing, or like Shay was saying, hey, but she's probably driving down the road in between appointments and stuff. Out there working.
Well, she's gonna have her own colors to try and choose from tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can still vote today if she wanted.
Yep. But there's not going to be a limit tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll pull out all the I'll have them all lined up, all the different shades or all the different types of colors.
And you're gonna be on Shay's live, so
I believe it's
6 p.m. Central. 6 p.m. Central.
Okay. 7 because she gets home around 6.
She gets home around 5.
Whatever.
Let me go and you just check the YouTube group or the YouTube group, the Facebook group, and you'll see when it is. I'm looking right now.
I didn't think of that.
Should be a scheduled live already.
Yeah.
Channel.
I didn't think of that. I'm lazy as it's there.
she hasn't got it scheduled yet on YouTube.
We do.
Holy cow!
What?
I'm getting 5 different sets of echoes.
Yeah, somebody got their TV on.
I am too. I have my TV. I can't get the remote to fix it.
Just mute your mic is all you have to do.
Wait.
Bottom of the screen.
Okay.
Where's the remote at for the?
Give me that.
Oh, here you go.
I said
Mute. There you go.
you had started doing the red thing.
Gotcha.
But,
Gotcha.
yeah, she doesn't have it. She doesn't have her live scheduled yet for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's because I scheduled it. We're inviting her to ours.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
No.
We're hosting it.
Ah,
Our idea. That's what other words. Congratulating her.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
And it will bring a
Hello.
I'm sorry,
What's your timer say, babes?
5 minutes and 23 seconds.
Oh, cool. Got another few minutes to wait for sure. Okay, I'm going to start pouring these into the middle ones here. How we did what, Tammy? Look at this. Woo! Look at that.
It's on YouTube.
That's going to be wicked, wicked with that starlight. Oh, watch this. This is going to be, I never would have thought of this, but this is going to be incredible.
Anybody who voted, Kerry, is on YouTube. Nobody from Twitch voted.
There's not really anybody watching on Twitch right now.
How many people were voting on YouTube? Okay, I had enough of these drills today. And I can rest. And someone's got a project, and I said I did it for them.
That is the bomb, man. You guys can't see that too well there, but that starlight with, woo, man. Starlight, micro starlight in that transparent red or translucent, whatever you want to call that.
You had about 5 people on YouTube vote, 5 or 6.
That looks like a pot of blood.
That's you sure you're not a vampire.
It could be.
You're at 722.
Cool.
Yeah, we don't see it. Hey, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, then you can eat.
Talking to the cat, I think. Yeah.
Back to like, come on, feed me.
Yeah, he was yelling at me, and he doesn't understand that he gets his food off and everything at the same time.
You think he'd pick up on that after a while?
Get it, Catherine.
But he always starts 15 minutes earlier to remind me that he eats his food.
It's an accurate cat.
Hey, Judy, I need my food.
It's because I always let him starve, of course. No, I don't. He gets his food twice a day, plus snackies. Yes.
Hello, Don Folly, and yeah.
I don't know if you've seen 101 Dalmatians by Disney. There's one dog, the whole movie. I'm hungry, mother. Mother, I'm hungry. Baby, in my tummy.
Whoever's got the TV, if whoever's got the TV on, if you could turn it down or turn it off, it would be appreciated.
YouTube is muted.
Then it's not you.
Then it's not you. I'm speaking to whoever has it on because I'm getting such an echo. I'm getting a mess.
Look at that red.
It's not mine.
My goodness. Look at that red. How many minutes we at, Care Bear?
We are 9 minutes and 32 seconds.
Perfect.
That's pretty. I love it.
Tim, be sure that you keep the same colors out. So I
Hello, Don Folly on Twitch.
Because that's going to be a redo. I can see it already. Look at those pink and purples. Oh my.
Yes, it could well be that we need to do it enough time.
Yep.
Yep. We're doing the 700 member. We've had some requests. So we're doing the 700 member pen remake as well.
I like that, Kim.
Remember, and want it, and you're listening to the replay, we are making it. So, pop me a Facebook message or email, and
If you want one, because we may have to remake it twice or 2 batches.
I'll post about it here.
I don't like to, but if you're gonna make a Popeye,
And he's done pouring it. And even soda.
up to me, I'm asking the two of you what you would like.
I've already made my mind.
So that's, you don't want pizza?
Nope. Thank you, though.
Look at this thing moving already. Oh, man, that's going to be wild.
Do you have your phone with you?
I do.
That would cool. Picture of it before it goes in.
Yep.
We're at 11 minutes and 10 seconds.
Beautiful. Perfect timing, too. It's going to get great separation.
I think the colors are awesome.
Wow. Man, I'm telling you, I could have sat here for a month and I wouldn't have come up with these colors. Amazing.
You're not the color person.
I'm telling you, there's very truth to that. I don't know if I should stir this or not.
Just let it
Look at it moving.
sit for a minute and then stir.
I can't let it sit too long. I got to get it in the oven or the pot here.
When's the last possible minute?
Now, pretty much now.
Just a little bit. In the middle, there's a big chunk of pink, like a blob. Kind of separate it. Yeah. There's a big blob of pink. Looks like an amoeba.
Gosh. Guys, this is going to be nuts. 4 hours, we're going to pull it out. Woo! Man alive, that is whack. I know.
Have a bigger selection of colors.
I think I'm getting as excited as Catherine does about the member selection.
What's that, Catherine?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's the bomb. Oh, I forgot to take a picture of it. Dang it. Let me get a picture real quick.
Yeah. Just leave the colors out.
They're on the video.
A photo is easier than the video.
Yeah, and you can shut it down.
So much instruction.
I know, it's for women.
I support carrying this time.
Not all the time, but this time.
Okay, Denise wants to know if we're going to see you in 4 hours or just wait till tomorrow.
Well, what I may do, I'm going to come in here in 4 hours and take it out and cut it up. And we'll probably post it in the Discord general chat.
And Denise asks, will you go live to pull it out tomorrow?
Well, it'll be pulled out in 4 hours tonight.
So what I'll do is when you press it, I'll take photos of those and number them. And then that would be a good idea if we need to do a report tonight. If there's an interest. And I'll be right with those names on the website. And if they sell, we'll do another video.
Yeah, that's the bomb. So it was this one, Valentine's red, Shiro white, all translucent. There's the red with the starlight. And where is the icicle? Right there.
The icicle went in the wrong place. Is that correct?
The icicle, the Shiro white, and
Purple glitter.
that's the recipe right there. I'll take a picture.
Where's the glitter? There it is. There's a picture. And I have a feeling we're gonna tonight do another pour.
And I'm going to put what the top of this thing looked like in the general.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's saying anything, and I'm sorry if I'm stepping on you, but I had to take the headset off because I am getting a massive headache.
Gotcha.
I got the mic nearby so I can read whatever comes up, but I just can't anymore.
Okay,
because
so the
there's too much
pictures
echo
are
and too much
in
noise.
general Discord. Let's see. There we are. So everybody out there, happy Valentine's Day. If you don't have a Valentine, I am your Valentine today. Thank you for being with us the last bunch of hours. I think we just cast a blank that is really just going to change what we're doing. That translucent red with the micro starlight glitter, I'm telling you, that is going to pop when we turn that and polish that up. It's going to look like ruby jewels. Amazing. And that pink and purple and the white that are flowing through there, the bomb. Thank
Sarah
you for
Ann
being here
has.
today. Say that
Go
again,
ahead. I'm
Lee.
sorry. No, I was
Go ahead.
just going to say Sarah Ann said you should has a fairly decent idea. It says you should do resin swatches on top of your containers.
We should. The problem is that you have to mix enough up to get it to harden. And then depending upon the amount of mica powder you actually add to the resin, along with maybe some opacity like that white that I added to the purple, white, and the pink, it changes a bit. So there is a general swatch on a lot of websites and stuff to give you an idea. And I think we just get better. But I wish there was a swatch chart available that I could buy. Just like that drills chart that Carrie has. She's got that art dot drill guide. And it's got every DMC color with a whole bunch of dots of each one, so you could see the different colors and shades between them and all their information out to the side. That's genius. I wish I had one of those for all of this, but we probably have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times 3. We probably have 52 different colors right now as far as these micas go. And I can promise you there's at least 200 more that I know we could buy. So
you didn't use the baggie of colors that I have.
right. I mean, just to show you the extent, here's a bag of a bunch of little samples that we got that we just bought off of Amazon that we're playing with. I mean, the colors are literally infinite. Oh, hey, look at this confetti we have here. That's some cool confetti. I forgot we had that.
What, that chameleon stuff?
No,
What
it's
else,
just
Eddie?
from Hello Hobby.
That was a Walmart purchase. Right?
Yeah, that's some big chunks of glitter right there. That's big sparkly glitter. Forgot we had that.
It would look better in gray.
Yep. But yeah, I think it's a great idea, Sarah Ann. And if you'd like to create one, I will buy it. But you'll need to buy about 500 types of resin, colors, and.
Well, see, not everybody's in Discord because I can take a photo and put it in Discord so you can see the colors better, but not everybody is in Discord.
That's okay. They can wander in there anytime they want. Photos will be there forever now. But anyway, that's it. Happy Valentine's Day. We appreciate you being here. Lee, thanks for showing up. Couldn't do it without you. And I know you probably think that's probably not true, but literally I'm like, I need someone to run the show and let me go do what I do kind of thing. So we always appreciate you, and everybody does for the lives you go to. You're just sort of like the glue that holds it all together. So thanks, everybody. What's that, Lee?
I said, I appreciate it. Thank you.
No doubt, man. And everybody have a happy Valentine's Day. Watch Discord in a few hours because whatever time it is now, in 4 hours, I'm pulling this out. I'm cutting it up, and we're putting it in the oven so we can turn it maybe one tomorrow on the live. That would be awesome.
You
so
too,
what are we
Duns.
coming out? So let's see. Right now it is what time?
5:50.
So
Yep.
5 o'clock. So 9 o'clock, we'll pull it out, cut it up. That'd take about 15 minutes. So you say from 9 and you have to add 16. You get 3 to midnight. Oh, yeah. It'll be out by 1 or 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon out of the oven. So we will turn one of these on Shay's Live tomorrow when we mix up and choose her blank. That'll be wild. Absolutely wild.
Awesome.
And that's it. Thank you. Any
Denise said,
comments,
"My timer is
questions?
set."
What's that?
Denise said, "My timer is set."
Mine too. I'm excited, man. This is so much fun. I swear it should be illegal to have this much fun without being on drugs. So anybody go ahead.
Don's Folly and Yankee X are here.
Hey, Yankee Dons, we're just about ready to sign off for the afternoon. We had a good time, mixed up a blank. We're going to turn that blank tomorrow on Alive. We're inviting Crafting with Shay to our YouTube / Twitch stream tomorrow evening. We're going to be creating a blank from all the colors we got in the resin for her 6,700 member celebration for her YouTube channel. So she's going to be here. A bunch of her people that tune into her are going to be here. So we'll probably have a couple hundred people here having a good time, choosing a blank, mixing up the blank and put it in the pot. But cool thing is we just mixed up a blank, and in Discord is the picture of the top of the mold that I just put in the pressure pot. And we're going to pop that out, and we're going to turn one of those blanks into a diamond painting pen tomorrow. So that's it. Again, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for being here. Everybody have a fabulous evening. I hope you get some chocolate and goodies, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye, guys. We appreciate you. Thanks for being here.
And everybody have a good one.
You too.
Thank you for lurking.